What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new chip review for Geo with Snacking. And today I got the HEB Dulce De Leche potato chips and the Mexican hot chocolate potato chips. Yep, that's right. And if you're a fan of reviews of new limited edition or exotic chips, snacks, candy, drinks, fast food, whatever, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I drop a new video every Tuesday and every Friday. And be sure stick around to the end because I score these snacks. So what will I score these HEB chips right here? I don't know. You have to wait to the end to find out. Because right now, I don't even know. No. But yeah, moving on to these HEB Dulce de Leche and Mexican hot chocolate chips. This is actually something my brother had texted me about. He sent me a picture and he was like, "Have you seen these?" And I was like, "No, like I haven't." Like, because like it's rare for me to get updates on HEB created things, and I feel like, well, they have HEB create some things that are like of interest, and one thing I didn't review, which I should have reviewed, is like they made a Sopapilla ice cream. Like I'll put an image or something, and like hands down, it's like 10 out of 10, top 5 ice cream flavors ever. Like I'm just saying that, like if you have HEB, try that ice cream. But yeah, with these chips, I was like, hot chocolate Dulce de Leche chips. What? Who would have thought of hot chocolate chips? Like those two things don't even go together. Like why would you think of something like that? Like, come on now. Like, like chips that taste like drinks. Really? Like, but anyways, but honestly, I'm more excited for the hot chocolate chips because I love hot chocolate. I've probably mentioned that a whole bunch of times by now. And then there's these Dulce de Leche chips. It's supposed to be like a caramel sweet milk type of flavor. But yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna start off with this hot chocolate one. You look at the bag itself as a skull, and then as like, I guess like representation of flowers and stuff. Like a cool design on the skull, and then you got a nice purplish blue look, and then with like more plants and stuff. It is really cool. And then you got like chocolate and cinnamon sticks on it with actual chips on the side of the bags itself. Of course, HEB limited edition. And then for nutritional facts, right here they got 7 servings per container, and a serving is about 11 chips, which is about average. So in each serving you got 150 calories, 9 grams of fat, 100 milligrams of sodium, 16 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugars, includes 2 grams of added sugars, and 1 gram of protein. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this out. Can't wait. Smell. It has it mostly has like a ruffle or a lace smell, but there's something in there that makes it a little bit weird. But here we go. This is what an actual chip looks like. It has like brownish, like chip dust or whatever you call it on it. But yeah, let me go and try it. This one has a bit more on it, because that last one I didn't get really any flavor. Like, I'm not getting much unique flavor out of it. Like, it's tasting like a regular chip so far to me. Like, I don't know. Like, so far, I'm just like a bit disappointed. I mean, I guess a little bit. You can get like a little bit, like the tiniest hint of like chocolate, hot chocolate flavor, but like there's nothing really there. I mean, you get a little bit of like, I would guess like heat burn effect, like, but only the slightest, like on like the after effect after you eat it. But overall, in terms of like flavor, there's not really much. It's more of like, I would say the flavor is more dull on these chips, not bland, but more like dull. Like, in fact, I'm gonna look up what how Mexican hot chocolate is different than regular hot chocolate. Maybe that'll give me a better understanding of like if the taste is supposed to be how it is. Let's see. Okay, so I'm looking on here, right? And it says Mexican hot chocolate often includes spices like cinnamon and nutmeg and can also include chilies. Oh, that makes sense why there's some heat in it. Okay, the texture is very grainy compared to normal baking or milk chocolate due to the high sugar content. Okay, so like I'm gonna try some more now that I got a better understanding of what it is. Okay, it makes a little more sense. Like I definitely like noticed the heat before like I looked it up. Like the cinnamon and nutmeg is not much, but after you learn about it, it's like it's noticeable a little bit near the ending. Like when you first chew into these chips, like you don't really, you notice something different about it, but for the main part, you would think it's just like regular like Ruffles or Lay's with something changed about it. But after that, after knowing what it is, you get a little bit of a sense of that flavor in there, that cinnamon and that nutmeg. But overall, like, it's still a little bit of disappointing. I would have preferred if they would have went harder on the cinnamon and nutmeg, so, and would have turned it into more of like a dessert type chip, because I feel like they didn't know whether to make it like a regular potato chip or like a dessert potato chips, and I feel like they lean more towards a regular potato chip with the cinnamon and the nutmeg. So it has like a weird dullness flavor to it with a little bit of the heat. But I like how they incorporated the heat into the chip, because there's not a lot of heat there, but it's just enough that it's noticeable and it also lingers. So with this, I'm gonna say it's honestly, I'm gonna say pass on these. Like, they're not the best. Like, and honestly, like, if you wanted to try them, you could. But I think there's not much there. If they would have had a little bit more seasoning and nutmeg in there to make it more, I guess, a little more sweeter, I would say try it. But I think overall, it's just a little bit disappointing in the aspect. But if you want something that has a little bit of heat to it and you want to like go with the theme over it, then you can try it out. But overall, I would say pass. And for scoring, I'm gonna go with 5.5. Yeah, because I really think like the chilies, the heat part to it really bring it up for me. And like, even though there's hints, but overall, is not really there for me. So yeah, that was my review of the Mexican hot chocolate potato chips. Let's go ahead and move on to these Dulce De Leche chips. Look at the bag, it has a nice orangish brown to it, and right here they got a jar, and I'm guessing that's like the caramel or the milk or whatever, and then they got chips all around, and of course HEB limited edition. And then for nutritional facts, so we got over here, let's see, 7 servings per container. And then we have about 15 chips per serving. And then, so each serving has 150 calories. Let me move this light a little bit. And then you have, for total fat, you got 9 grams. You got, let's see, 250 milligrams of sodium. You got 16 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugar, 2 grams of added sugar, and 1 gram of protein. So yeah, let's go ahead and open these up. Hopefully they're sweeter than the hot chocolate chips. Hopefully they go for more of like a dessert route. I've never had Dulce De Leche anything, I think, but even smelling, I just smell it has a sweet caramel smell to it. So we're on the upside right now. So let's go ahead. This is chips. It's not like the other ones were like a wavy Ruffles type chip. These are more of like a baked Lay's type chips, and they're both gluten free. So you know, hey, shout out to my gluten people, gluten free people. Matter of fact. Okay, that is sweet, and it really has that milk caramel taste. I think this one is really going for the flavor that it said on it. Like, if you like, because there's some chips, I ain't gonna lie, I tried, it was like some weird bubble tea, flan type drink chip Lay's when I got a box from Desert Drinks and Exotics. Like that one was really bad because I think they sort of went overboard on it. But even though there's a lot of flavor, a lot of the Dulce De Leche flavor on it, I don't think it's too much. I think it's borderline, but I think it's eatable, it's serviceable, but it's also really good. Like, it starts off like with that really sweet milky taste, and as you're chewing it, it comes by to more of like a caramel milky taste, and then it's just like bliss, like caramel bliss. Like, just imagine yourself swimming in caramel. Of course, you're not going to be fluidly swimming because caramel is like, you know, it's not like real fluid like water, but you get what I mean. Like, okay, so with these, I would recommend try these. These are actually really good. And for scoring, I'm gonna have to go with the 8. Like, it's really good. It's really good. It has that nice sweet milk taste. And as you're chewing it, it keeps going. It has that caramel milk taste, and it's really nice. You see, it's at the edge of like overboard with the flavor, but still good, still serviceable to eat. I would keep eating this bag if I wasn't recording. So yeah, 8 for that. So yeah, that is my review of Dulce De Leche chips and Mexican hot chocolate chips from HEB. Of course, HEB stores, they're in Texas, so you might be able to find them online if you're not in Texas. But like I said, try these, and then this is it depends. You can pass on them, but if you're picking this bag up, you can also pick this bag up also. So yeah, that is my review, and you know, Until next time, I drop a new video every Tuesday and every Friday, and also subscribe to the channel. You know, still growing. You see what I'm saying? But until next time, this is Jeffrey with Geo is Snacking, and I am out.